Good morning, everybody. Arend here. It's not morning, it's afternoon. I got a bunch of stuff done. I installed a new flag, and not only that, I put a pulley on, finally. It's got a pulley at the top. So it can now be pulled up and down really easily. So this flag is way smaller. The last one was almost too big. I think this one's too small. It looks kind of really small. Maybe because I'm used to seeing the big one now. I don't know. Anyway, the first flag we had lasted really long. The last flag, not so much. It faded fast. It's also bigger, right? So it catches more wind, but it raffled apart. So now I got the third flag. We'll see how long this one lasts. But I think it's too small. I think next time I got to order a bigger one. Actually, I have two of these. I ordered two right away. But I like a bigger flag. What I'm doing right now, this light is always on because everybody forgets to turn it off. And so what I did was buy a photocell, daytime, nighttime sensor. And I'm going to install it so that it shuts itself off when it's sunny out. I also got to put this camera back on. We have security cameras on the farm, and this one never got put back up since we did the roof. So while I'm fixing this, I will also fix that and get it done. And I don't know how long ago, quite a long time ago, we received a gift from our good friends Max and Katja. They bought us a house number, and I never got around to putting it on. I don't remember how long ago they bought it. It's been a long time. It's been sitting there, and we keep wanting to put it up. So I'm going to do that too. I'm going to hang it up on the wall right here beside the door. It's solar powered. I'm hoping there's still enough daylight here that it'll work. Hopefully. Otherwise I'll have to move it, but then I'll have two holes in the wall. So hopefully it'll work here. It gets enough sunlight usually. It should charge it. It doesn't take a lot of juice. And then that'll be there. I guess even if the light in it doesn't work, it's still a house number on the wall. Still looks pretty cool. We're also doing a bunch more cleaning up. The bikes and stuff need to come out of here. Yeah, just continuing to get ready for winter. When will winter come? A lot of people ask me, what's the climate like? What's the weather like? It's really nice. We're actually above average, apparently, right now. This morning was -1, so that's normal. But the rest of this week, we're going to be hitting +8 again, which is above seasonal average. Overall, the temperatures here are not bad at all. -12 is kind of our average lows. Of course, we have times where it gets lower than that, but according to online, that's it. You can see now our leaves are basically gone. A little too far zoomed in. Basically all gone. And, it's definitely looking like fall, but there's no snow yet. We haven't had any rain for a couple of days, so that's dried up again a bit. It's still pretty muddy here in front of the yard. But all in all, it's a bit more enjoyable. It's hard to get motivated and get anything done when it's always raining, so it's nice to have some drier weather. Isn't that cool? So this guy was in the milk barn. They had to catch him to get him out the door, and now we can get a beautiful look at him for a minute before we let him go.
I got two of them already. This is the second one.
The second guy?
Yeah.
Pretty cute, eh?
In there.
Look at the beautiful colors on them.
You can grab it onto my finger.
Yeah, I bet you'd be happy if you let him go too. Very cool. I'll show your mama first and then let him go.
Papa, or you can give him some food up there.
Yeah, well, he could probably find that himself, right?
Yeah.
In the bird feeder. I love it when the kids are excited about stuff like that. That's nice. Makes me know I'm doing the job right because kids love nature and get excited about it. It's awesome. So what we got is this thing. It's white, unfortunately, but maybe I'll paint it black later. So for now, I'm going to screw this to the wall. It's got some wires on the back. First, I'm going to investigate how I can make it work, because I actually thought I might take this part out and just put it up there and not have the big white part. but I'm not sure if that'll work. We'll see. Welcome to the new Countryside Acres workshop. Apparently my phone's dead again. This is a bad recurring event. It just keeps dying. So, interesting enough, this is the back of it, okay? You see that little fly, the green thing? There's a bunch of them in here. It's amazing because this is actually on with a decent rubber seal. The part that's still stuck on the wall has a pretty good seal on it with this on it. And yet it was just stuffed full of those little flies, which of course come out and get you in the face. The other thing that's interesting is you see the rust on the screws. Okay, so even though it has a good rubber seal, there's another little fly. Even though it's got a decent rubber seal, water still gets in. And eventually this thing will fail. So what I'm looking to see now is if I can take this portion off, the center part, because that's really all I need. The rest of it's just a case. I'm going to take it all apart and have a look. Because if possible, I wouldn't mind mounting that right on here. If I can. But I don't know if I can. I would think it would just look nicer if I could do it. I didn't count on that. It actually has settings in here. So I don't think it's going to work. Because that is attached to these little pegs on the back side. And those pegs go into this little circuit board. And you can change the settings by doing that. So it'll be a little bit more complicated than just doing it. So I guess we'll just mount it underneath. It won't look that bad, I don't think. The main thing is that I get this thing on a timer, so it doesn't use as much electricity. What I was expecting is just a photocell. You can buy them as well. They're a smaller little photocell cup. Basically just has a wire going in and a wire coming out. And that's it. And that would be able to mount on here pretty easily. Alright, you could fit that on the middle here. Maybe that's what I should have bought. I don't know. Maybe that would have made more sense. Maybe. Because I like things to look clean and tidy. I do. Like little funky flies. I'm not so sure how I can make that look tidy. Okay, back outside. Sometimes we get it wrong. While I'm waiting for my battery to charge, I can at least take care of the number on the house. Well, that's not too bad. Like every typical day, we keep going from one thing to the next. So I'm not done this yet, but now Vladimir just came and he's got grain. I got 2 big bags full of barley that I need to put away. So I'm going to take care of that now and then get back to the project. All right, perfect. That saves me a lot of time because we were bringing it with small bags, about 40 kilos in a bag. Drive over to his place, load them all up, bring them all home. This is the same price, but now I have, top of my head, I think it's 1,500 kilos of grain, and so that'll last for a while. And what we need it for is the barley to feed the sheep. They need a little bit every day. Especially closer, we're going to start breeding them soon. I want them to have some barley for condition, and in wintertime the feed's not as good, so that's important. And then the calves as well, I want the calves to have some too. So that's the plan right now. We got it in there because that's rodent free, so we can keep it safe in there. You need me? No? Oh, you're done? Finished up there? Cool. All right, now I'm going to get back to my light. On a different note, if you're ever in a pinch, Crocs work really good on a ladder. Keeps from wrecking the wall. You can actually buy styrofoam things, similar material as the Crocs, to protect it. I don't have them with me right now, but Crocs work really good. So this is what we're up against. And basically I'm going to take one of these wires and run it first through the... Hey, interesting. I just noticed these holes are at the top. That's probably how the bugs are getting in. This thing's upside down. Wesley. Oh, I'll have to caulk these holes. Anyway, I'm going to run one of these wires through the photocell first and then come back into here, and then everything will work. So I will probably do that up here. Maybe I'll put the photocell on top because it's got a hole here anyway, and then I don't have to make a new hole, and then I can caulk it all at the same time. Okay, turns out this thing's not the right one. Got looking at here, that's Russian, but there is English. Infrared motion sensor. So I told the guy at the store that we wanted a like a photocell to just be on at night and off during the day. And I never really looked at it, but it looks like this one is not. I was looking at, why is there 3 wires on here? There should only be 2. And it has that timer feature on it, which didn't make any sense to me. So I now need to go back to the store and get something else, because this is not the right one. Okay, I didn't film it. We got rid of all our scrap metal. So on our first trip into town, we found a loam dealer, scrap metal, and they'll take all the stuff I have. So I wanted to get rid of it. I had a big pile of it in the workshop, so that's all gone. And then while I was there, I seen some metal, so you can also buy from them. So I got 10 rubles a kilo for my scrap, and I paid, I think it was 50 or 40 or 50, I can't remember now, to buy. And so basically anything that's in there I can buy. And so they have metal good enough for welding, and that's something I really miss. I don't have any thick metal, and I tried to buy some new stuff, and it was crazy how much money that was going to cost. So this is great. I found something that I needed. It's a project that's coming up later. I don't know when I'll get to it, but I have some metal for it now at least. And kids coming in. Anyway, I'm back now finally. After that, this is the photocell I actually think I need, because this is actually a photocell, whereas the other one was a motion detector, and I don't want that. So what I'm going to try to do, it's dark outside now, I probably won't finish this today, but I'm going to try to get this mounted on here and make it a photocell unit, and then I can mount it back on the wall. And so that's a matter of getting inside these controls and seeing what's going on, seeing if I can modify this to work. But I can mount that right in between these 2 lights here. It'll work out just great. Oh, that is dirty. Hang on. Okay, I forgot to film it again, but anyway, it's not really a big deal. There's 3 wires coming off the back of the photocell, and you just gotta wire them in. So I've mounted the photocell now to here, and that's it's firmly stuck to it. And I've got the wiring connected behind this plate. There's 6 screws to pull this plate out. There's 3 wires. You've got a line, a neutral, and a ground. And so you hook the line up from the photocell to the line wires of this. You disconnect the power wire coming into one of these prongs, and you run it through the photocell. Okay, and then so there's a red and a brown wire coming off the photocell. The brown wire is now connected to the lights, and the red is now connected to this pin. And so the current has to go through the photocell. And that, the photocell closes when it detects darkness, I guess. It opens when it sees light. And therefore no power will get through when it sees light, and power will get through when it's dark. So I'm just going to finish putting these screws back in, and then I'm going to test it. I already tested it, but I'm going to test it again just to make sure. Question you might have, why wouldn't I just buy a light with a photocell in it? Of course they do sell those, but this particular light we really liked, and they did not have a photocell on it. It is centered, just doesn't look like it, but it is. It didn't have a photocell on it, and we just kind of thought, we'll shut the light off, which never happens. It's just on all the time, which is a waste of electricity. So that is why I have done this, and you can do it too. It's not hard. You can buy these photocells fairly cheap. It's a replaceable item if it breaks, and it's a sealed unit, so I mean it should last a very long time. I'm now going to test it out. There's another thing that's very handy to keep around in your shop is bits of wire. We have some left over from doing electrical work. I keep them. You can stick two ends. Whoops. Stick one side in an outlet, which is not always recommended, so I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just telling you it does work. You just stick one in each hole. No, it does not kill you. You stick one in each. Whoops. It's a lot easier when you have two hands and you aren't on the phone. Basically stick them in, but you got to be careful now because the other side is powered. There's now electricity over here. So now it's going to work by hooking it up to this. If it doesn't fall out of there while I'm doing it, like I said, it's easier with two people. All right, so here we're going to hook it up, and the light's on. Yes. Now there's probably not enough light here for me to show you it turning it off, because I need another hand for that to find a flashlight. Hang on, I can do it on here. Okay, set this down, change this, turn the flashlight on. It should shut it off. There it goes. Now it's off. Now put the flashlight away, and it's on again. See that? Flashlight on. That was me flicking. You'll hear it tick. Just takes a couple seconds. There it goes. So if you can tell, the light's off. And that'll turn on again. Maybe. There it goes. So it's working good. I'm going to put it back on the wall. That consists of putting the 4 screws back on after I clip it on. No big deal. And another job all done, which is good. Alright, it's great to get all the different projects done. I got that light mounted on the wall and it works great. Raining now, as you can see. Anyway, it works great on and off, and it's just something simple you can do. So if you can't find a photocell light that you like, you can make one. You can easily buy the parts, put them together, wire it. Not complicated at all. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check the links down below for more great content. Check out some of our older videos, and also if you want to support our channel, you can find us on Boosty here in Russia, or on Patreon in the West. Those are ways you can financially support our channel and also get a few extras. Plus, we have a Telegram channel. You can check us out on Telegram. It's absolutely free, and we post pictures on there regularly. You can join our large growing gathering of people on Telegram as well. And also VK, you can purchase products from us made here right on the farm, either by the kids or Anneesa here on the farm, and you can buy those as well. So those are ways you could support us if you want to. All right, God bless you guys. Catch you in another video.